So 2019 just got a little bit stranger. So, tying to the first season of New Year's Day, Netflix released an early look at the third season of Stranger Things in the form of a clue-filled teaser, yes, to just keep us much more suspensed. Now, the streaming platform also announced a release date for the 8th episode of the installment, which will be in the summer on the 4th of July. Great day. Well, Stranger Things Season 3 once again comes from creators Matt and Ross Duffer, with main cast members Winona Ryder, David Harbour, Finn Wolfhard, and Millie Bobby Brown, all set to return. And if you've been watching Black Mirror's first feature film, Bandersnatch, again and again, there's good news for you. So Netflix has confirmed Black Mirror Season 5 will arrive this year. Oh, it's so good to say that. So the TV show has scored more critical acclaim than the recent release of the interactive movie, which allows viewers to choose their own path through the story via narrative options. Now, the film's release rang some alarm bells. The show's planned Season 5 could be pushed back, but not to worry. Netflix have since confirmed that the next full series is on course to definitely premiere this year. So yeah, this year is about to be full of so much goodness from the movie world. And of course, the BBC adaptation of the iconic Les Miserables has had, its British premiere. So the miniseries, adapted by Andrew Davis and directed by Tom Shankland, stars Dominic West, David Oyelowo, and Lily Collins. The adaptation raved reviews from critics, but many viewers couldn't help but compare the series to the musical of the same name, also based on the Hugo novel. Now, the viewers also felt the adaptation could have benefited from more singers. The series consists of 6 episodes and does not include any songs from the musical. Now let's talk about Amazon Prime. So the streaming giant Amazon Prime Video has released a trailer for its adaptation of the Agatha Christie novel, The ABC Murders, and announced a release date for February 1st. So this new drama is based on the 1936 novel of the same name by the Queen of Crime, of course, Agatha Christie. Now, fans will be able to follow the novelist's cult character, Hercule Poirot, through basically another immensely amazing criminal case. Well, here's a look at the trailer just for you.
Are we going to have a murder?
Police say it's going to be spectacularly grisly. Poirot is here.
Some parcels got delivered for you. We took them up. Are you just passing through?
That all depends.
On what?
The success of my enterprise.
Mrs. Escher?
Who would do something like this? Who?
Questions were asked about you.
Questions about me? Why?
There's no record of you. Who the hell are you?
Darling, can you ask Carl to come to the telephone?
You took Wilbur for his walk.
A copy of the ABC Railway Guide was left beside the dead bodies. It is the killer telling us the rules of the game.
I want this bloody man stopped.
What makes you think it's a man? They know everything from the moment I arrived in this country, my entire life here.
Don't you dare let him die! I want him alive!
There must be a code.
There is a code. The code is me.
What compels you, Hercule? Tell me, what drives you?
Oh my goodness, Agatha Christie will literally leave you at the edge of your seats just trying to find out what the final answer is. Well, anyways, let's talk about something else. So on January 3rd, the members of the cast of Mary Poppins Returns will accept the Ensemble Performance Award at the Palm Springs International Film Festival Awards. Now, cast members Emily Blunt, Pixie Davis, Nathaniel Saller, and Joel Dawson will be there to accept the honor presented by Mary Poppins Returns director and choreographer Rob Marshall. So past recipients of the Ensemble Performance Award include Best Picture winner Argo, as well as past Best Picture nominees American Hustle, The Big Short, Hidden Figures, The Imitation Game, and The Social Network. Okay, now Spike Lee's film Black Klansman, oh my gosh, it is gathering, a lot of attention this award season, and it's already been nominated for a Golden Globe and has been hotly tipped, for an Oscar nomination. Well, it's been dubbed the most accurate film of the year by critics. Preach. And now it is time for you to take a look at what went into making the film.
The KKK is planning an attack.
How do you propose to make this investigation?
We'll establish contact over the phone. We'll need a white officer to play me when they meet face to face.
You for the white race, Ron?
Oh, hell yeah.
So there becomes a combined
Ron Stalwart. Can you do that?
with the right white man. We can do anything.
It was very surreal to sit there and hear my name spoken.
Hello, this is Ron Stalwart calling.
And to recognize that somebody thought that this was a story worthy of being told.
This is the job. What's your problem?
That's my problem. For you, it's a crusade. For me, it's a job.
What's most amazing about it to me is the fact that we hadn't heard this story.
It's time for you to stop running away from being black.
It's one of these stories that the fact that it's been sort of buried is part of the problem with where we're at in this country.
There's never been a black cop in this city. We think you might be the man to open things up around here.
It took a bold move on his part to initiate the process of infiltrating the Klan.
Today we are privileged to be among white men and white women.
She established relationships with certain figureheads in the organization.
What can I do for you?
Well, since you asked, I hate blacks. I hate Jews, Mexicans, and Irish. You can't make this stuff up.
What kind of stuff you guys do? Cross burnings, marches. This is fixing to be a big year for us.
You ask too many questions. You undercover or something?
Ron is just like, he's like a normal guy. Like, and he's just like this. He brought his wife, who was super sweet.
I bought a ticket. May I skip the line? Since I'm talking to the president.
There's no kind of line. To the back. I think it's easy to look at these people who did these amazing things like as these heroes, and it really kind of grounded the whole thing.
America first. America first. America first.
He, at the table read, took out the Klan membership card and showed it to all of us.
Now, once they send you your membership card, you'll be able to participate in all our programs.
A bunch of different people have denied that this ever happened. Well, it happened. I mean, they inducted a black man into the Ku Klux Klan.
God bless white America.
White power! Black power!
Knights of the Ku Klux Klan.
That's us, Stalwart Brothers.
Black Klansman, honestly, is such an amazing movie. I mean, I remember watching it. It was... You wouldn't expect what happens at the end, which I can't tell you because then I will be spoiling it for you. But anyways, here is something that I can tell you. So, A Quiet Place, that immensely amazing movie, Don't Speak, Stay Silent. Well, A Quiet Place 2 is underway. So John Krasinski has confirmed he has officially started writing the follow-up to his horror hit. Now, as the actor who starred in, directed, and co-wrote the screenplay with Brian Woods and Scott Bakk, Krasinski revealed he didn't want to create a sequel so it doesn't ruin the original. A Quiet Place was released to massive success in April, with critics praising performances by Krasinski, his wife, Emily Blunt, and the film's standout child actors. It's phenomenal. So we cannot wait to know what happens after, of course, the father died. Well, for Clint Eastwood, Leo Sharp was a source of inspiration for the actor and director's latest project, the meal. Now, it is currently in theaters, and Eastwood transformed himself into a man named Earl Stone, who acts as a courier for the Mexican drug cartel. Well, here's Eastwood on the film and, you know, the process that went into making this film.
Once in a while, somebody puts a story out that you get interested in, and this is very different from anything I've ever done before. Hola, I'm Earl. It's inspired by true events.
How did you come into all that money?
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a high-end gigolo.
Come on.
I'm a drug mule for the cartel, and I've got 305 kilos of cocaine sitting in the back of my truck. He becomes like a Robin Hood character because he makes all this money, but he goes around and starts helping people with. Holy.
Need help, sir?
Oh, officer, hi.
You need help?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
What do you got there?
Pecans. I'm delivering pecans to my niece.
Pecans?
Yeah, pecans. She makes the worst pecan pie you've ever tasted. I feel sorry for her husband, and I feel sorry for the pecans, too.
Don't let the old man.
I thought it was more important to be somebody out there than the damn failure I was in my own home.
Just watching Clint so entrenched in his role, it was very moving. You lived so long, I think you probably lost your filter.
I never realized I ever had one. I was a terrible father. Terrible husband.
Now, before we say goodbye to you, we'll leave you with a final video as always. So the next film, called Glass, is one of the most anticipated films this year. Directed by M. Night Shyamalan, and of course stars Samuel L. Jackson, Bruce Willis, and James McAvoy. It's considered a superhero film for a different kind of audience, so take a look at the trailer for Glass.
It's amazing to meet you. It is simply extraordinary. Maybe this will all make sense if I explain who I am.
My name is Dr. Ellie Staple, and I'm a psychiatrist. My work concerns a particular type of delusion of grandeur. It's a growing field. I specialize in those individuals who believe they are superheroes.
Good for you.
The three of you've convinced yourselves you have extraordinary gifts like something out of a comic book. David Dunn, the only person to survive that train wreck all those years ago. What do you do?
I'm in security.
You think you have superpowers.
It's a feeling. Vision. I have to touch them.
You believe you are a protector.
My name is Patricia.
I have no question there are 24 identities.
I'm Mary Reynolds. Por favor, señora. We almost got you, bro.
That live in that body with you.
The beast is coming any minute now for you guys.
But what I am questioning is your belief that you are something more than human.
And yet, it is true. My bones break easily. I've had 94 breaks in my life.
But you have an extraordinary IQ.
This is not a cartoon. This is the real world.
Now